Hello there. So today I'm going to start talking about movement when you are presenting. So how do we move? How do you move? I'm just trying to organize my reading screen. How do you move across the stage when you're speaking, and how do you tend to connect with your audience? So important thing to remember is when you're talking to a person or to a large room, we're all trying to establish a connection. So we're trying to reach out to the audience. We want to connect with our voice and through the physical distance between us. Sometimes when we do that, the relationship with ourselves, with our head, neck and back relationships gets disrupted. So we start pushing your voice, pushing yourself, speaking in a higher pitch and talking at the audience rather than to the audience or with them. So number one, very important, is to notice the intention when you are speaking to an audience. Am I talking to my audience? Am I talking at my audience? Okay, so you're aiming for connection with your audience. Okay, voice when used communicatively is an extension of your gestures. It's not like you have to move and prance around the stage to get attention, but use your voice to command the attention that you deserve on stage. It's like a movement by itself. When a speaker is trying to connect with their audience, they're embarking on a journey together. They want the audience to start the journey with them and to end the journey with them. So that's why it's important to move when you're presenting. If there's situations when you can't move, that's a different thing. But it's a very good point to start to finish with your audience, because it's a journey that you are taking. So can you try this simple experiment? Imagine yourself being very light, like a feather, and walk around the room and imagine yourself just being light. So not heavy, not weighed down with thoughts of life, thoughts of my presentation. Do I like my presentation? Will they like me? Thoughts, no, just every other thought. But get rid of all the thoughts and go, I'm just very light. No worries, no concerns, nothing. Imagine that. And then just give us a talk. Just go, hello, how are you? As opposed to, hello, how are you? Just the energy in your voice, okay? As I said, the other opposite is imagining very heavy and slow, lots of worries in your head, something just weighing you down. Walk around your room and then give a talk. You'd notice a difference in the energy of your voice. So movement carries meaning and message, and it helps you connect with your audience. I hope I got that message across to you guys while seated behind my audience. I'm not saying you have to walk around with a microphone and up all the time, but you have to move at some point. Okay, so here's some tips to ensure you are connecting with your audience with your movements. Okay, ensure you're warmed up by the time you get on stage. So you have to maybe go for a brisk walk around your block, or a couple of 5 minutes. I don't know, star jumps or anything like that. Kidding. Anything, so that you have freedom of movement. You don't want to be restricted. You don't want to be like rigid when you're on stage with somebody. Do some shoulder rolls like this. Hopefully my mic's not making too much noises. And ensure your body's nice and free, and you're not feeling stuck in one place, because that really shows in an audience. Excuse me. And if you're talking in a room or a stage, excuse my voice. If you're talking in a room or a stage, you're marking the areas carefully, so into 4 different parts. So upstage, which is the most furthest away from the audience; downstage, which is closest to the audience; stage left, which is to the right of the audience; stage right, which is to the left of the audience. So all that to remember is you have to cover 4 spots: close to the audience, far away from the audience, which is the least ideal spot; left and right. That's all you need to remember. Okay, and understand that if you are going to build a story, you want to involve all 3 parts in the story in your room, of the room. Okay, so you want to start from where the right of the audience, the left of the audience, and then you get to center stage. Thank gosh, and then you move on to the stage left. So you want to start left of the audience, middle, right of the audience. So it's as though they're seeing things from their perspective from left to right, because we all think usually left to right, and that's like the start to finish, and you want them to finish at the end point, which is the right side. Okay, the left kind of marks a problem, the past, the right kind of indicates the future and where you're headed to, where your sales pitch is going, or what your presentation means. So that's a little bit tricky, but if you need coaching, come talk to me. Do not pace up and down the room without any reason or meaning. I just do not like it when speakers go up and down, up and down. Go when you're talking, map out your talk. So no one likes a stagnant presenter either, but no one connects with a pacer either. Okay, so just ensure your movements are matched with your message. And tune into your body language. Check your knees are not locked and you don't have your back overly arched and pulled back in, or you're standing at full attention. So you want to ensure that when you are walking, you're not slouching or you're not doing those funny things that we all tend to do when we're kind of resting. Alrighty, so I hope that was useful. So if there's one thing you're going to take away from this, I would say warm up before you get on stage. Warm up before you speak in front of a microphone, and ensure you got movement. If you're stuck behind a screen like me at the moment, you can walk if you wanted to. I can't walk because my camera's not going to follow me, but I'm moving my head. So ensure you move something and not completely fixated, because that is making for boring speech. I'll be back next time with more tips. See you then. Bye.